Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Donald Ramotar, is calling on officers of the Guyana Defense Force to ensure that the image of the premier security institution is not just preserved, but enhanced. The President was addressing the annual officers' conference of the GDF. He said it is vital that public confidence in the Army is upheld. According to President Donald Ramotar, one important objective is to ensure that the environment and the economy are given high priority.
It therefore demands heightened security attention. In this task, every section of the force has an indispensable role to play. Air surveillance must be institutionalized, and civil aviation must embrace fully security consciousness in its remit. We must exert greater command and control of our waterways. Our fisherfolk must have a greater sense of security as they go about their work.
The head of state urged the officers to take care of the assets at their disposal. He pointed to the Auditor General's report on the military, which called for better management of resources.
Many of the very expensive equipment, including boats, aircraft, vehicles, many of them have too long a downtime period, and other equipment are not always being used at its best. That must be improved greatly, and there is room for better management of these resources.
Chief of Staff Commodore Gary Best, speaking at the conference, called for the development of new missions.
I need not look no further at this time, Mr. President, than to our own Strategic Defense Review. In particular, this review recommends missions that would encompass providing a stable environment conducive for economic and social development in this country, and the smooth functioning of institutions. New missions should also relate to reducing the risks and effects of natural disasters, environment integrity mitigation, and defending the country's democratic system of governance. Excellency, for these new and necessary missions to be successful, increased maritime and air resources allocation becomes critical doables along with the repositioning of our interior locations.
Best also views modernization as a process constrained by actuality. In this regard, the Chief of Staff said that the GDF, which has built on its gains over the years, must now think about modernizing its thinking strategies and systems.
Unless, I believe, that we first modernize in this manner, no amount of sophisticated equipment will enable a more professional and progressive defense force. Excellency, the preliminary findings of the Force's Strategic Defense Review, already submitted to the Defense Board, also point to the need for the force to be more strategic, adaptable, and well-coordinated in the way we advance our interests and protect national security.
The conference will run over the next 2 days and is held under the theme Consolidating and Modernizing the Guyana Defense Force for Total Defense. Reporting for Capital News, Royston Drakes.